And this is him sharing his own testimony, and the title of the track is "The Question That Changed My Life." He said, a number of years ago, I had the privilege of teaching at a school of ministry. My students were hungry for God, and I was constantly searching for ways to challenge them to fall more in love with Jesus, to become voices for revival in the church. I came across a quote attributed most often to Reverend Sam Pascoe. It is a short version of the history of Christianity, and it goes like this. Christianity started in Palestine as a fellowship. It moved to Greece and became a philosophy. It moved to Rome and became an institution. It moved to Europe and became a culture. And it came to America and became an enterprise. Now that's an indictment. Now, I want you to listen, because this is what his students came up with. It says some of the students were only 18 or 19 years old, barely out of diapers, and I wanted them to understand and appreciate the import of the last line, so I clarified it by adding, any enterprise, that's a business. After a few moments, Martha, the youngest student in the class, raised her hand. I couldn't imagine what her question might be. I thought a little vignette was self-explanatory, and that I had performed it brilliantly. Nevertheless, I acknowledged Martha raised hand. Yes, Martha. And she asked such a simple question, a business. But that isn't that supposed to be a body? I could not envision where this line of questioning was going, and the only response that I could give was yes. She continued, but when a body becomes a business, isn't that a prostitute? You will talk out of mouth of babes, okay? The room went dead silent. For several seconds, no one moved or spoke, but we were stunned, afraid to make a sound because of the presence of God had flooded to the room. And we knew we were on holy ground. All I could think is of those sacred moments. Wow, I wish I'd have thought of that. I didn't dare express that thought aloud. God had taken over the class. Martha's question changed my life.